Please respond when I call your name. Kevin Charles, Jairus Boykin, Alicia Simmons, Philip Valdez, Kania Caldwell, Tamika Marshall, Lauren Hill, Lauren Hill, Lauren Hill.
Greetings, families. This is Dr. Glass. I would like to share something that's extremely important. By now, you should have received your child's report card. And if the report card is all A's, all B's, boom, good. There's a reason for that. However, if the report cards are not satisfactory, there's also a reason for that I'd like to share. We have a program that tracks how often students actually log in for classes. And I want to share that data with you today. So if we look at kindergarten, you're going to see it's at 62%. Now we have 95 kindergarten students. So according to this data, only 59 of 95 students actually logged in on this particular day. If we go to the first grade, we have 112 students, and only 63% of those students logged in, which accounts for about 70 students. And look at second grade, we have 93 second graders at 78%, which means only 73 students actually logged in for that day. Now, I just shared those first three, but if you look on, knowing the number of students, this is the percentage that most of them logged in. Now, we should be at 100%, right? We are looking for 100% of the students that we have, all 95 students, logging in daily, right? So overall, you look at the bottom, it says the daily logins, the 74%, which is weak, showing that a fourth of our students are not logging in. And this is about 770 students. So there are 193 students that are not logging in for this week that we're speaking of now. So that's a lot of students not logging in daily. So that information or that data that we just shared was, just the day-to-day login attempts or login, how often our students are actually logging in each day. So that's alarming if overall 74% of our students are actually logging in daily. And that's just a caption for 1 week. Now, to see how that looks over a 5-day period, and that's why I want to highlight this and get it to our families, get it to our parents, that this is not good. If this continues over time, this is not good. This is not good at all. So we really have to get ahead of this before it gets too bad. And the best way that I can get ahead of it is to inform you of what's going on and what we see. So now I want to share with you what it looks like over a 5-day period. So we look at the 5-day trend. 5 days, it shows an increase of 53 absences, going from 89 on Wednesday 11/11 to the cutoff time was Tuesday 11/17, which was yesterday. Yesterday it was 142 students not logging in that day. 142 students not logged in that day, which is a lot. It's an increase of 53 absences in that particular day. So it's going up. So if you look at the bars are actually going up, where it was a slight decrease on Monday of 108, and then it shot up from 108 to 142, which is huge. This next set of data that we're going to look at shows our average daily attendance. And this is how we get monies from the state of Michigan. So that's why I'm sharing this, and this is so important, because this has a lot to do with our funding and how we are able to afford getting technology in the hands of each of our students. So if we're getting the technology to you and they are not logging in, we're not going to be able to continue to do this. So that's why this is so crucially important. So let me show you another piece of data. So here you see our chronic absenteeism. Then you look at our yearly averages, right? But the number that I want you to pay attention to is the 88.5%. That is our daily average attendance. Now it's at 88, but it's actually supposed to be at 92. And this has been decreasing in the last 3 weeks. In the last 3 weeks of our attendance and what's been taken, it's actually been decreasing for the past 3 weeks. And now we're at 88.5%. And we're supposed to be at 92. So, what does this data that I've shared with you mean? For the most part, the last slide shows that we're at 88.5% daily attendance. It's gone down over the last 3 weeks. It's supposed to be at 92, but now it's currently at 88. I've shared with you the daily academics. The daily attendance has gone down significantly, which shows that students are not logging in consistently from day to day. And this poses a huge problem. One of the most significant problems is the report cards. Some of you have reported that you're not satisfied with the report cards in your child's grade. Well, if you look back at the attendance and how many times they actually log in, or how often that they're logging in, is actually showing that on average 193 students are not logging in daily, which is huge. And that's just in this week. I can track this back to September when we started. In order for our babies to do better, they have to be online. Parents, we have to do a lot better with getting our students online. This is for real. This is how school is going to go, possibly for the duration of this year. So, we have to get on board with this and get our babies in front of the computer, online, properly dressed and ready to learn. We've given you the technology. We have the technology. We're giving you the technology, but the lack of participation is putting us at risk for not being able to provide you with the necessary tools that you need to be successful. You see what's happening here? You gotta log in. You have to log in. Period. There's no other way I can say that. So we have to do better than this, and I know we can. So, but the first step is letting you know that there is a problem. And parents, I'm letting you know there is a problem. So let's get us logged in. Let's get our babies logged in. Let's make the best of this that we can. We are thankful that we are able to provide you with technology. We are set up on Wednesday so you can turn the technology in to be replenished and to be fixed and to be, Miss Kelly is here troubleshooting. Today with Mr. Osborne was here helping her troubleshoot. This is simply not happening everywhere, but it's happening here. And in order for this to continue to happen here, one simple thing: log your babies on. That's all you got to do. Log them on daily so we can continue with this type of support. So parents, I'll be reaching out to you in the future. This is not going to be the last time that I reach out and communicate with you. I'll be reaching out to you again. So be looking out for communication from your deans and or your teachers regarding the attendance. So we're going to be setting up some parent meetings about this matter. So we'll be connecting with you soon. Have a good one.